Can you tell me what happened the first time you missed rent?
Well, something happened and I missed my rent. My landlord came to me around the second or third of the month and asked where the money was, and I told him that I'd lost the money, but I could give him some later on in the week.
Mm-hmm.
I think I gave him $200 a few weeks later.
Okay.
I borrowed it from my brother, which was a mistake because now he wants me to pay him back too. We never had a good relationship, so it was really hard to borrow money from him, and I really want to pay him back because he just makes me feel so bad about borrowing, but it's what happens when you're on assistance, right? You have to make some tough choices.
Absolutely. Please go on.
My rent is $400, and I know I did eventually pay the rest of April. Yeah, I paid another $150 at the end of April. It was my birthday, and I had some gift cards that I had sold. It should have been good enough for him for what it's worth.
In April, you paid your landlord $350. Your rent is $400. I'm going to continue to write some things down as we talk. Is that okay?
Sure.
So, you borrowed $200 from your brother, and you feel guilty because he's someone who makes you feel badly for needing his help.
Yes, it's very important that I pay him back.
There was also $50 in April that was not paid in rent. But you said that it was good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Or did you say that it should have been good enough? What did you mean by that?
Well, I like it there, but like we talked about at the beginning, there are some things that just don't get done, like the broken door. It's been broken for a while, and I just think that $350 a month is good enough for a house that doesn't lock. You know what else? The hot water. The hot water heater, it's always broken, and that's really annoying, and I want that fixed too. Every time I try to give the kids a bath, the hot water always runs out.
I know you said you didn't want to talk about your ex, and I want to respect that. But I do need to know something about the circumstances regarding the door. Is it okay if I ask you some questions about that?
I guess. Depends on the questions.
Okay. And just tell me if you don't want to get into it. Okay. Now, what happened with the broken door?
Well, it kind of goes back to what we were talking about before. My ex broke the door, and it hasn't been fixed since. I asked the landlord to fix it.
Was your ex invited into your apartment?
No, that's the problem. Someone always leaves the main entrance of the building unlocked. That's how my ex was getting in. I even posted a sign saying to leave the door locked at all times, but anyway, no one listens.
It sounds like he's entered without permission more than once.
Oh yeah, maybe 10 times?
Okay. Well, this last time, was it the only time he's ever done damage, or were there other incidents?
This was the worst. I locked the door and wouldn't let him in, and he freaked out and broke it down.
And after he had broken it down, what happened next?
He came into my apartment and he took all my money.
And this is why you were late with the rent?
Yes.